Lisa, the Ukulele Fool, and this is our second lesson in the New to Uke series using the sister chords of E minor and B7. So get your uke and let's learn together. So up here, this is the first song that we did with E minor and B7, their sister chords. Dance Me to the End of Love. Very romantic. This is an African-American spiritual, and it was also a very important song in the civil rights movement. If you haven't heard it before, you can always look down below. I've got timestamps to my play along so you can hear it done as a ukulele cover. And I've also got a link to Bruce Springsteen's We Shall Overcome series where he did it with a whole lot more instruments and lots of soloing. So either way, get this song, become familiar with it, and then let's dive in and learn how to play it. Let's play that E minor to B7 just to get us warmed up. Let's do 4 down strums on E minor and 4 on B7 and loop that through a few times just to get our fingers functioning. Here we go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and B7. 2, 3, 4, E minor. 2, 3, 4, and B7. 2, 3, 4, and E minor. 2, 3, 4, and B7. 2, 3, 4, and E minor. 2, 3, 4, B7. 2, 3, 4, and E minor. Important when you're doing warm-ups like this to listen carefully to the sounds that you're making, particularly on that B7. Because if you're hearing little, that's not really, there we go, little buzzes and stuff like that, that's because there's 2 reasons. One is that your index finger is not arching up tall enough to get over that A string, because the A string needs to ring out, and so if it's kind of falling down on that A, then it's going to make a different sound. The other thing that happens too is that sometimes people, their hand will sneak in, and then you'll actually get the palm muting this A string. So be aware of those pitfalls. Your ear is your first tool to let you know that something's wrong. So listen carefully. I know it's a lot going on. You know, if this is like your 10th, 11th week of playing, I realize there's a lot going on here. So just listen carefully, be patient with yourself. If you need to go back over that exercise that we just did, great. If you need to sit down for 10 minutes and just do it on your own, get things worked out and do that for several days, that is perfectly okay. That's a great way to proceed in gaining skills. I'd much rather have my students go nice and slow, relaxed, having fun, take the pressure off. You can do this. You've got it. Let's go in and out of the A minor to E minor. It starts with the E minor. We'll do 4 downs on E minor. And then to get to the A minor, I'm just going to pick up my middle finger and move it over for the A minor. And when you're going back to the E minor, I just lead with that index finger and get it put back down. And if you remember, E minor, I think of it as a ladder, so it helps me remember that finger position. So play around with that just a little bit, getting comfortable, and then let's play it together. Here we go, starting with the E minor. 1, 2, here we go. E minor, 2, 3, 4. A minor, 2, 3. Back to E minor. And A minor. And E minor. And A minor. And E minor. A minor. And on E minor. And as always, folks, I've got you covered with timestamps down below if you need to repeat this. That's what I'm here for. With me so far? I hope so, and I hope that you are getting lots of joy and satisfaction out of playing your ukulele. Please help this channel grow by hitting the thumbs up and subscribing to this channel with the little notification bell so you know every time I do a video. I do 1 to 2 videos a week, and sometimes unusual covers, reviews, and tutorials. Thank you so much. And thank you to all my patrons who support me on patreon.com. We made our first goal, and now we're working on our second goal, which is getting ukuleles donated to a library. This song has a ton of repetition, which makes it awesome for a teaching song. So let's start with just doing the chord progression for the Pharoh's army got drowned, Oh Mary Don't You Weep. So 4 A minors, E minor 4 times, and B7, 2, 4, and E minor. Let's just do that a couple times. 1, 2, and here we go. A minor, E minor, B7, 1, 2, and do it again. A minor, here we go. A minor and E minor, B7 and E minor. All right, let's try putting the words with it. So put the words to it. So Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh Mary, don't you weep. Do it with me. 1, 2, and here we go. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. 1, 2, and do it again. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. All right, and again. Practice that until you're comfortable, and then let's look at the chorus. We've got a lot of repetition in the chorus, so we're adding the Oh Mary, don't you weep, don't mourn. And you do that again, except for you just do it on B7. Oh Mary, don't you weep, don't mourn. And then we go back to Pharoh's army. So let's do that together. Hope that makes sense for you. I want you to feel like you're so successful being able to strum, sit down strums, make these chord changes, and sing. So 1, 2, and here we go. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't mourn. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't mourn. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Comfortable with the chords, then let's move on to the strumming. Of course, you could do so many different strumming patterns with this song. You could just do down strums and that would work just fine. You could do just the cowboy strum, so it's a partial down and a down up. So I surely would stand on the rock where Moses stood. You could do that, not a problem. I suggest a few more challenges. So let's go over combining cowboy strum with the island strum. Here's my challenge to you, should you choose to accept it. 2 cowboy strums followed by 1 island strum, and you keep rotating that throughout the song. To make it easier for you, if you have my chord chart, I've got 2 links down below, it'll get you to that. It's color-coded, so the island strums are in blue. So that might help you. So you're just going to go 1, 2, island strum. 1, 2, island strum. 1, 2, island strum. 1, 2, and island strum. So the nice thing that happens is when your voice is taking a break and not telling the story, your ukulele can tell the story with the strumming. So if you're taking my strumming challenge, let's do the pattern from the verse on it. And so I've got the color coding in there for you as well. Let's do it together. 1, 2, and here we go. It's 1, 2, 3. Island strum. 1, 2. Island strum. 1, 2. Island strum. 1, 2. Island strum. Okay, I've got timestamps for that. You can loop that to your heart's content. And then, again, if you're finding like that's just a little too much, get the song, get it with down strums, or just do a cowboy strum. No problem. I will be doing this combination on the play along. So if you're ready to do a play along, no matter what strum you're doing, whether it's just down strums or a cowboy strum, or you want an island strum through it all the way, just please join me, and then always leave a comment. Let me know how it's going for you. I'd love to hear what you're finding easy. If you have any struggles, I'll try to help you. All right, it's time for the play along, and 4 cowboy strums on E minor to get us in. Let's do this. 1, 2, and here we go. It's 1, 2. Well, if I could, I surely would, and stand on the rock where Moses stood. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep no more. Oh, Mary, don't you weep no more. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary wore 3 links of chain. Every link was Jesus' name. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Well, one of these nights about 12 o'clock, this whole world is gonna rock. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep no more. Oh, Mary, don't you weep no more. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Well, Moses stood on the Red Sea shore, soaked the water with a 2x4. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Well, old Mr. Satan, he got mad, missed that soul that he thought he had. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Brothers and sisters, don't you cry. Will be good times by and by. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep no more. No, Mary, don't you weep no more. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. God gave Noah the rainbow sign. No more water by the fire next time. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep no more. Oh, Mary, don't you weep no more. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. All right, thank you so much. I love the comments and the support that I've been getting. I hope that I'm helping you in your ukulele journey, and so that you can eventually get to where you can help others. All right, until next time.